I'm going to show you guys how to do a Google form. So first, you're going to log into your own Google, and you're going to click this waffle and click Drive. So you're in your Drive, and then you're going to click Create and scroll down to Form, and you can see there's a lot of different things you can make. So we open into the form, and the first thing I like to do is rename the form. So let's say we're making a dogs form. Oh, dogs. Okay. So change that, and then you can have a description. Like you could have it like puppies versus old dogs, just for an example. Okay. Nope. And so then you can start making your questions. So say your first question is, do you own a dog? Okay, so that can be your first question, and then you can have some like help tags if you want specifics or whatever. And then you have lots of options on how you want your questions to be. You can have a normal multiple choice question, and then you'll list all the choices. You can have a text where they just type in their answer, or a longer one. Check boxes where you can have multiple options and they check all the answers they want. List, scale, grid, date, time, pretty much anything you want. So let's say we're going to do just a text for yes or no. So then they'll type their answer in, and you can make it required or not required. That's totally up to you. I like to make them required. And you can click done. So that's your first question. And then to add another one, just click add item, and it's pretty much the same thing. So we could do you own a cat? Just, you could do, I guess we don't really need to do help text, but question type, we could do multiple choice, and options could be yes or no, just in, and you can always click add other, and that gives you like the perfect other, and then you don't have to say anything about typing in the answer. They already have it for you. If you make an option that you don't want, you can just click X out of it. You can make it required and click done. So you just keep going, and you can make as many questions as you want, and eventually you can click send form. So then you have your form made, and you can email to anybody you want to. You can post the link out on Facebook, or pretty much do anything you want with it, and it's all saved under your drive. So even if you don't want to save it or send it to anybody right now, you still have it. And so once you send it out, people start responding. You can click view response, and of course we didn't send it to anybody right now, so there's going to be no responses. But I can show you an example of when there is. If we go back out to, whoops, that's not what I wanted. But anyways, here's a form that I had made for AP English, and I made a form about how technology changes us socially, and I've only sent it to one person, Mackenzie, to test see how it like worked. And so as you can see, first is your time where it is. All your questions, if you click on it, it gets bigger up here, and their answers. So the more people I send this to, all their answers will be down here, and I can tally them up, do whatever you want with it. So that's an example of responses, and that's also an example of a form that I had already made for a class. And forms can help you in pretty much any class you want, I think, or even outside if you're just curious about questions or anything you're wondering. So that's a little tutorial on how to make a Google form.